event. The King's going to have an exclusive interview with Oscar-winning Sylvester Stallone here momentarily. Folks, you know that
excited.
Rocky Balboa, the final, we think, we're not sure, in the sequel of the Rocky series will open at theaters nationwide this Wednesday. Here's a quick look.
Let's start building some hurting bombs. Rocky Balboa.
There it is. I'm so excited.
Looking forward to seeing that this Wednesday, King. It should be a lot of fun.
I think we have Sylvester Stallone is going to be with us. Well, there he is. Okay, director and star Rocky Balboa. Sylvester, welcome to Raw.
Thank you, Jerry.
America loves the character Rocky, and you've said that Rocky Balboa will be the final installment in the Rocky series. But I'm asking, could you envision a scenario where the Rocky character could continue on maybe as a promoter or trainer or maybe a manager?
I suppose you could, King. You could put it out there and do that. But what really aided me is I just wanted to end it on a certain emotional level. I also felt that when he's in the ring, that's all part of the morality play, and you see the Christian values and everything involved in the movie, because it's like it's good against evil, it's right against wrong. And then I just wanted to set it to rest. I think if he were to move on to any other venue, any other occupation, it wouldn't work. So this is the final goodbye to my character.
Well, how much does this character have to do with your own self?
I used to deny it all the time. Oh no, it's part and parcel of someone else. But it's pretty biographical, and maybe the last one wasn't Rocky V, and I think that's why it didn't work. But this one is very, very personal, and I also believe that the people that have followed Rocky all these years, the baby boomers, are saying, I'm sort of going through this dilemma too, and that was the key, Jerry, to find some kind of some fusing together, and that's what worked in Rocky I.
Right. Well, we all know that you have a deep respect for boxing. We've seen it in the Rocky movies series, as well as your involvement with Sugar Ray Leonard in the reality show The Contender. Do you think that a concept like The Contender could work here in the WWE?
Yeah, absolutely. I think people really do not understand the quality and the depth of the ability of these athletes, and their ability to absorb punishment. You can't fake gravity. I know. I was in there with Hulk Hogan early on in his career, and I've never felt such pain, and it was just part of your everyday life. I went, you gotta be kidding me. So yes, I believe that would be a fantastic show.
Well, in Rocky III, there's a famous scene that you just referred to where Rocky takes on professional wrestler Thunder Lips, who was played by WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. Who do you think would win a boxer versus wrestling match, Rocky Balboa or Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan, no doubt about it. I mean, actually, when we were in there, and he was so strong that when I'm supposedly choking him out, I would yell, cut, and he would go, okay, yes, and he would stand there basically taking directions with me hanging from his neck like I was just a flea collar. So it wasn't as though he was nice enough to play the part, but wrestlers are so powerful, so fast, so incredibly dexterous that, King, I tell you, I really have nothing but devout respect for these men.
Well, Sly, what do you think of celebrities who try to compete in the squared circle? For example, Kevin Federline, who's going to try to wrestle WWE champion John Cena at New Year's Day this year.
I think it's a death wish. First of all, John Cena would beat him with one finger. I mean, it's really not fair. I think what he should do is wrestle John Cena's, maybe his wardrobe. Just come out there and fight his clothes. That would be a fair fight. But actually get in there with John Cena, who's, again, an unbelievable athlete, I think is a pretty self-apparent death wish.
Right. Well, Rocky Balboa is in theaters this Wednesday. Sly, thanks for being here on Raw.
Well, thank you, King. It's been a privilege.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there